All right. Hey everybody, John Kromm here, your official coach in real estate, here with Mike Palmer from Win Home Inspections, right there. And today, we're talking about how to prepare your house for an upcoming home inspection. Let's say you sold your house, you got a buyer, they want to have a home inspection, and so you get a little bit of a head start. Why is that important?
Well, it's important because people look at their home inspection report and they look at the number of items. It seems to be important to folks how many items are on the list. And if you can reduce the number of items on your list, you instantly have a much more attractive home as far as the report is
So
concerned.
every house is going to have a laundry list of the smaller items that
Yep.
need to be taken care of.
Yep.
And if it has big ones, that might be an issue. But every house is going to have a small list of items.
Yep.
And you want to reduce that.
Exactly. On average, I do a home inspection on a clean house. We'll have between 5 and 7 items, and on a really older kind of wear and tear house, we might have up to 30 items.
Okay.
Now, anything over 15 items, people seem to start looking at it as
Freaking out about.
a little bit more worrisome.
Mhm.
So if you can take off items like smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detectors, things that you have a expiration date on, having your heating system serviced, that gets rid of a lot of comments that aren't really big deals. It doesn't cost you a
Right.
whole lot of money to do, but it gets rid of items on your checklist.
So those are all things that he's going to call out if you don't have a chance to do it ahead of time.
Exactly.
So what are some other things that you can do ahead of time?
Caulking, grout repair in bathrooms, that kind of thing. On the exterior, you could trim your trees. That's a huge one. It's a very easy thing to do, but it takes up a spot on your report.
Well, trimming your trees, but why is it important to trim your trees?
So you trim your trees because it's an access point for rodent activity. So as a home inspector, I would be looking at a tree that's overhanging a roof and in contact with that roof as a way that rodent activity could become noted in the attic space.
So you don't want any trees or any bushes or anything touching the house.
Exactly.
Because that gives
Pests.
critters a chance to get to the house.
Exactly.
Okay, all right. Anything else big that you can think of right off the top of your head?
Clear your foundation vents. Make sure that your house is set up for the season we're in. If it's wintertime, you should have your vent covers in. If it's summertime, they should be out, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
There's other things that you do just in general to keep your house ready for winter. You'll have your hoses removed, have your hose bibs either covered or dried, that kind of stuff. And be ready for the season you're in, and that'll show us that you're paying attention to your house.
Excellent. All right. So it's a good idea to get a head start on these sort of things. That way, when your buyer gets the inspection, the list doesn't have a billion things on it. It only has a few.
Yep.
Awesome. Mike, thanks very much.
No
I think
problem.
that's very informative. I hope everyone's taking notes. If not, just hit stop and then play it again, rewind, or whatever you want to do. All right. Thanks, Mike. John Kromm here, your official coach in real estate. We'll see you next time. Cheers.